Hello, Sagittarius. I'm Heidi. This is a Fallen Rose Tarot and Positive Vibes. Thank you so much for being with me. This reading is for June 2022, Saturn retrograde. However, time is fluid. You'll get this message when you're meant to. Please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and especially Saturn while we're going through this retrograde between now and October. If you are interested in a private reading, giving tips, or any of the workings or jewelry that I make, all the information is in the description box and on my Facebook page. I will be looking into several areas of your life to give you a clearer view. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and ring the bell so that you get notified when I put new videos out. Sagittarius. Ooh. Let's see what we can see. Health, wealth, money, luck, and love. All right, let us begin. In your recent past, and this being your recent past, it can be the past 3 minutes, 3 hours, 3 days, 3 months, 3 years, whatever. Take it how it resonates. We have your health line. This can be your mental, physical, emotional, or spiritual health. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is like sailing through some stuff. Could have been worse. Could have been hit with one of those darts, but you weren't. There were a lot flying, but you sailed through. And your wealth of life and your richness of life, we have the full spur of the moment decision. Just kind of going through, rolling with it. It's more of a hopeful, looking on the bright side. In your money, we have death. That's also Scorpio energy. Sudden change. Doesn't mean good change, doesn't mean bad change. It just means change. The end of something, the beginning of something else. In your wealth, or in your luck, we have the Two of Pentacles. Your luck is in balance. And in your heart space is the Nine of Cups. You were very closed off. Didn't want to, no, just no. My name is no. In your current energies, the Hierophant, Taurus energy is in your health. That can also be an advisor or a teacher. Somebody that has wisdom to impart. That can also be a doctor, counselor, therapist, a priest, a preacher, just your mama. Take it how it resonates. And in your present energies, in your wealth of life, is the Seven of Wands in reverse. You've already put down any of the wands coming at you. You're just like, whatever, your name's going to be cleared. And in your finances, the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's not great. It's just really not great. We will be clarifying your current energies and your outcome. So just so you know, that's not the end of the story, but it's just not great. But really, thinking about the climate of the economy worldwide, it's not great for any of us. So, yeah, Don't get too freaked out. In your luck line, the Page of Cups in reverse, knowing what the next step is, but not wanting to take the next step. And in your heart space, the Three of Swords. Oh God, I'm so sorry. That is some severe, serious, anguishing, gut-wrenching, soul-ripping heartache. And I'm sorry. Ow, I've been through that. I'm so sorry. Nobody deserves to feel that way. In your outcome, if everything remains the same, take note, I cannot read the future the way that fortune tellers say they can. Nobody can. There's a reason, because the future is always changing. Free will is a thing. But if everything remains the same as it stands when I laid the cards down, the King of Cups is in your health, being very emotionally charged about the decision that you're making and the things that you're looking over. In your wealth of life, the Two of Cups in reverse, the ending of a partnership, a friendship, a collaboration of some sort. In your finances, the Eight of Swords, feeling like your hands are tied behind your back and you're blindfolded. You're like, what the fuck is going on? I don't do political comments, but you know what I was just thinking. You know that you know that you know. And in your luck, the Seven of Cups, you have a lot of options, and they're all vastly different. And in your heart space, the Four of Wands in reverse, you're just not ready to move past this. You're still processing and dealing with this. Let's go ahead and clarify this for you, Sagittarius, and see what we can do. Whew, that was a lot already. Bless your sweet soul. I mean, y'all aren't always sweet. You're kind of like me. You're kind of like sweet but salty. You're like a chocolate-covered pretzel or something. Sweet and salty. But that's a lot. So let's continue on, Sagittarius, and clarify this. See what we can see for you. At the end of this reading, because we're in Saturn retrograde, I did pull my Pinnacle board. I will be giving you a Pinnacle reading, or pendulum reading. I don't know why I said Pinnacle, and advice cards for each aspect. So stay through to the end for that. Remember, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out immensely. Tips are appreciated, but absolutely not necessary. And for everything you're interested in, personal readings and things like that nature, workings that I do and so forth, the information is in the description box. Also, I got a reading from a Sagittarius, a message from a Sagittarius the other day. And if you are here, I read it. I haven't answered all my emails yet. No, I do not like to be called a witch. Not at all, because that would imply that I'm a Wiccan, and I'm not. I'm Celtic. Wicca is a religion of its own. What I do is different and older than 100 years. So there's that. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, is clarified by the King of Swords, decisive and clear judgment call on something. The Seven of Wands, having so many burdens laid upon you, taking on burdens that are not necessarily yours. And the Page of Cups, new information. A new offer being made. In your wealth of life, the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Seven of Cups. There are a lot of options. This is the second time the Seven of Cups has come up in your reading. You have a lot of options before you. They are all vastly different. Each cup has something different in it. With the Magician being there, something's being manifested or manipulated. Somebody's trying to appear to be more than they are, or something different than what they are. And with the Knight of Pentacles, somebody is ready to call bullshit. They're like, nah, dude. Okay. And the Ten of Cups in your money is clarified by the Knight of Wands. Ready to take action, ready to charge in and do battle. But it's also covered by the Nine of Wands. So you've already dealt battle. You're just still saddled up and ready to go. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's not quite time to harvest yet. The Page of Cups in your luck is clarified by the Devil. That's Capricorn energy. It's a decision and a burden. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's not that you're being greedy, it's that you overgave. That's the problem. And Temperance, Sagittarius energy, that's you. You overgave. You overshared. And the Three of Swords in your heart space is clarified by Strength, Leo energy. Judgment in reverse. It's not even a choice, like you know. It's just this happened, cause and reaction. There is no making a choice, cause and effect. And the Lovers. A coming together, a union, a new beginning, a new partnership. This feels very much like somebody cheated. For others, I don't know, this just feels like a big ass betrayal. A big ass fucking betrayal. Let's continue on. The King of Cups in your health space is clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse, the Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Very up in your head about this in your health, whether it's your physical, spiritual, mental, or emotional. It's just, you're up in your head about it. You're very intrusive thoughts almost about it. It's very slow moving. And it's like, do I do this and this? Or should I combine this and this? It's like, do I want to take the holistic approach and the science approach? Do I want to do them together? You've just got so many questions. And it's stirring up your soul. It's like, I want to do something about it. I want to do it now. Maybe. I hope that made sense. In your wealth of life, the Two of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is a new start, a new birth, a new beginning. For some, this feels like a helping hand, somebody helping you out. This feels like somebody showing you some grace from an unexpected source. And in your finances, the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're not making clear decisiveness. This feels very much like you need to budget. Not for everybody, but for some, this feels like, make a budget, dude. Make a budget and stick to it. For others of you, it's like, do I pull my money out of this or do I sit and wait? Do I hold? You're struggling so hard with this. Our advice card should help you out with that. But you want to harvest, you're not ready to harvest, keep reaching. Yeah, I'm telling you now, with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles both in reverse, there's just no new beginning at this point. In your luck space, the Seven of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. There's some new information and you're going to sit and watch. You're not ready to act like you could act at any moment on this, but you're just going to sit back and observe for a little while. Everything's happy, everything's content, so you're just going to let me see how this plays out. And the Four of Wands in your heart space. The Nine of Cups. Almost the Ten of Cups. You're almost there. You're celebrating. Things are on the right path. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. A leader of somebody who shares knowledge and wisdom. Somebody who's an advisor. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It won't cost you to do this. Okay. Let's go ahead and get your advice cards out. Honestly, this heart space feels a lot like you're just going to get some sage advice from somewhere. And you're just going to take a whole different road. You're going to put all of your efforts and your energy into some kind of production, making new money, make a new hobby, pursuing an old hobby that had gotten left behind. Something of that nature. And for at least one of you, a lot of alcohol. Hopefully that means a winery or something, or, but yeah, be careful with that, because at least one of you, there's a lot of cups and they're filled with alcohol. Not that I'm opposed to that. There's a bottle of Jameson downstairs and a bottle of Red Spot, but don't go crazy with it. All right. The advice in your health space is escape in reverse. Don't cut it off just yet. Be ready to, but not just yet. It's almost time to harvest that. It's almost time to pull it in, but not just yet. In your wealth of life is the number 13. You're looking at this very clearly. What you perceive as the reality of the situation. In your finances, faith. Have faith. And in your luck, number 26. You're beating yourself up more than anybody. But it's holding your luck back. It's keeping you in that cycle instead of releasing you to go into the next one. And in your heart space, 23. It's time for some self-care. It's time for appreciating and enjoying what you have. Take a step back. List the things that you're grateful for in your life right now, because you're not seeing all of them. You're hanging on to something that's so tattered. And it's got you all wrenched up, and I feel that. But if you just let go of it, you would understand that you are surrounded by richness. So there's that. And we're going to do the pendulum board for you today. This is a pendulum. This is a piece of jade. Now, if you would kindly focus on the jade and ask your question. It needs to be very simple, yes or no question. No compound, don't add commas, don't overcomplicate it. Sweet and simple. The board can only answer yes, no, and maybe. But it'll also be able to tell you to rephrase if you just made it entirely too much. So don't. Focus. Let's begin. What is the answer to Sagittarius' question, please? No. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for being with me and letting me read your cards today. I hope that I was able to help you. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment, and y'all have a great night. I hope you get everything you deserve.